the Salvation Army has always been there to support those in need. One of the big differences that we've seen in regard to our mission is that the base of our clientele has changed so drastically. Many of the folks who are now in food lines, 90 days or 120 days ago, they never had any indication or any thought they would ever need the kind of service that we provide. So it's amazing to me to see the folks who are experiencing this new reality. It's also amazing to see the effort of not only our core officers who, these people, they're working 24/7 for the most part, making sure that people have enough to eat, making sure that people have a place to live, helping with utilities, rent, things of that sort. And that only, the other resources only get deferred and delayed. And with those deferrals, they continue to grow. So, I mean, your rent may get deferred, but it's not going away. It's just growing. Or your utilities may get deferred, but the bill is just growing. And so we're trying to anticipate that and make sure that we can help people now in preparation for some of the things that are coming up. But one of the things I think rings true, that our commanding officer told a story the other day that he was at one of our core units, and I don't know if he saw this personally or the officer told him about it, but there was a line of folks to get their food for the week or whatever it was, and he saw this mom with a little girl who was about maybe 6 or 7 years old, and the officer for some reason realized that there was something about this grouping of individuals, and so they got their box of food, but then he went in and he got a package of chicken and put it on top of the box, and the little girl's eyes got really big, and she looked at her mom and she said, "Mama, we're going to eat chicken tonight." And the colonel was just taken aback because, it was something that many of us might take for granted. And this little girl had obviously not had something like that in a while. And so, our world, most industrialized, one of the richest countries in the world, and we are facing these kinds of issues. It really drives the mission home, and it helps you realize that you never know who is going to be on the receiving end. You never know the impact that your efforts are going to have. But what we do without discrimination is pretty important to the lifeblood of this nation.